Okay, let's see here. I'm just making sure that we are ready to go, that everything is working as it should working. And it seems good. We're back with our fantasy save file from Little Red Riding Sim. That's on Twitter. That's her Twitter handle. And she has this save file pinned to the top of her profile. There's a link to her Patreon. Now, I'll also include the link when this live stream is over. I'll include it on the description for this live stream, but it's a link to her Patreon where this save file is located. There is no charge for the file. So even though it's on her Patreon, there's no charge for the file. And you can go down there and check it out if you want. Now, we have already looked at the Arts District and Center Park and Uptown. Now, we're headed for the Fashion District. I will try to watch chat as I can. If I see something, I'll try to respond. I do try to respond. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes a little late on the draw. But we're going to start here with Violet in Time Future. Violet has traveled to the futuristic world of The Sims, where cyberpunk aesthetic runs wild and high-tech is top class and upgraded. This was made by Death Cuddle, this particular sim. We're going to start with her home here in the Fashion District. Let's hit play, jump on in here and take a look at it. Now, so far, we've had some really excellent builds with Cybershuno. Some of them have really knocked my socks off. I mean, been really incredible. You can see those on the two previous live streams I've done so far. And you can see them for yourself. If you go to Little Red Riding Sim's link to her page on Twitter, hit the link and download the save file. It was really easy to download and really easy to install. And then you can see everything. Now, I'll tell you, there's a wealth of build talent in these files and a wealth of inspiration and ideas. So I highly recommend checking it out. Let's take a look here. Now, this is Violet in Time, home here. It's a little messy, right? Like in the cyberpunk way. I do like this. I think this is very cool. Kind of a dumping ground here for old vehicles and garbage. Definitely a sort of cyberpunk aesthetic, right? The exterior, I also quite like. I love the use of the graffiti here. Excuse me. And you've even got a basketball court if you want to give a little play, right? Right. Once we get inside, we've got our typical setup, kind of a bathroom. Actually, a divided bathroom, which is I saw this on another build where they had divided the bathroom like that. A little cool, little odd, but a little cool. Got a couple of different areas to take a shower, although I think this one is being used. Yeah, this was being kind of used more as a place to store her exosuit or maybe a place to store a robot, right? And we've got the remains of a kitchen back here. Something tells me she's not big on cleaning, right? She's not really a housewife. She's into adventure. She's got other things to do than to clean house. But it does fit the steampunk aesthetic, so it works very well. We're going to take a quick look here. We'll just stop right here and take a look. I really like the layout and design of this place. I think this would work as a great house in Cybershuno with a few changes. It wouldn't have to be in Cybershuno. You could use this in Cybershuno or maybe some other places because it has a really cool layout. You've got a great living room here. We got a ladder heading upstairs, right? Kitchen's divided off with this really cool divider. I really like that a lot. And then the bathroom here is kind of just curtained off, which again makes sort of sense with that cyberpunk aesthetic because you've got a sort of retrofitted idea in that world where old buildings and old structures are retrofitted with modern conveniences, right? In this case, a bathroom. Gotta love the electrical wiring strung across the tub. It's kind of a little bit of a dark humor, I think, bent there. Here on the second floor, we're going to have, I would think, our bedroom. I haven't seen a bedroom yet. No, so that's a little bit odd. That could be a tough point. Maybe over here. Is it over here? No, I think. Well, maybe this is the bedroom. Okay. So here's the bedroom. Now, I love the way they've done the bed here, where it looks like it's kind of built into this machinery. But once again, it is a twin bed, and that has been a sort of hallmark of the Cyberpunk save file so far, the Cybershuno file. So many twin beds, right? So I've kind of this running idea in my head that in Cybershuno, you don't trust anyone to stay the night with you. You're right. You're not going to share a bed with that person. They'll slit your throat in the middle of the night. So you are just quick to sleep on your own. That's all there is to it. Cool little space set up here for, kind of a lab or hang out on the computer. Oh, I love that. Now that's really awesome, like all these different monitors, right? That is a great storytelling type of feature there. And the Strangerville monitor, as well. That's awesome. I love it. In fact, this looks just like a gamer setup, right? This is like a YouTuber setup right here. So very cool, nice little setup. I definitely could see, like I said, using this in just a regular build, not a Cyberpunk build, just because it's got a great floor plan, it's got a great layout, very cute build. We're going to go on to the apartments. There are 5 apartments in the Fashion District. All of these should be done up kind of as a Cyberpunk feel, right? So we'll start here with these 3. I love apartments in like the Fashion District. I would love rehabbing them. I love messing around with them. Let's take a look at this kind of weird shaped one first. Now, this sim is Cybershuno 21. Doesn't say much about her, She's a sim by GLovely1. That person is on Twitter. I believe that is their Twitter handle. If you want to check them out, check out maybe their feed on Twitter, see what else they've got going on. All she did, though, of course, was that sim. I don't know that she did the apartment. I think the person that put the save file together, brought all these different lots together and then brought the sims together to put in the lots. Now, we've got a really cool kind of setup here. It does look cool. I love the bright colors. The colors are really awesome. It's a nice apartment layout. It's got a bar, right? So that works. We've got a nice bathroom over here and a bedroom. Once again, with just a twin bed. I'm telling you, my theory about this, I think, is really playing out because I don't think people in San Myshuno or Cybershuno, they don't trust anybody, right? There's one place to sleep here, her place. If you're tired, you're going to go someplace else, right? And if she's tired, you're going to go someplace else. She's not going to risk falling asleep while you're around. Right there. See what happens? See what happens? When you fall asleep when someone else is around, what do you get? You get a chalk outline on your floor, and it's probably a chalk outline of you. So she's not going to risk it. This is a cool living room. I love the way the colors are used here. Very, very nice. This is the other. Oh, look, a Lego man. Haha. Quality outstanding. That is outstanding. I'm going to give her a big thumbs up for the Lego guy. Oh, we've got some, kitchen stuff here. This is, again, a really pretty cool layout for this apartment. That's neat. I like that in front of the window. And the kitchen looks really cool. I mean, it's very colorful and very clean. So it's got a nice vibe to it. Very nice cyberpunk vibe to it. Our sleeping pod. Single sleeping pod. Single bath. Okay, so let's jump over to the next apartment. This district will end with the penthouse, which is a really involved sort of mini city, right? Like up here on the roof. I can't wait to check that out because it does look super, super cool. Now, this was like a relatively small apartment. Creepy hacker guy. Ghost Reaper is my hacker name. He's done it for a long time. He's always been a computer programming nerd. But he says, I don't do this just for fun. My hacking has a purpose, a goal. I'm not going too much into it. He's not going to give you too many clues, but Let us spice up Cybershuno, shall we? Now, this sim is by DeathCuddle89. I think I saw his name also on another sim in this save file. This guy's got a look, okay? Creepy hacker guy fits his name. He's definitely a little creepy. I think if you live next door to him, he's another one you would be like, okay, it's time for me to go to bed in my single bed, so it's time for you to go. Wherever it is you go when you're not here. The apartment itself looks really cool, though, right off the bat. It has perhaps a more cyberpunk feel to it than that first one we visited, the first apartment. I mean, this definitely looks like kind of a hacker space. Love the kind of garbage, the graffiti. He's helping make it, though. I mean, this sim is helping make this apartment. This looks like an apartment that guy would live in, right? I mean, you can totally see him living here. Love the neon look up here and these posters, again. What can I say? Would you expect these posters in his apartment? Yes, you would. Got a place to hang our stuff there, some cords kind of strung around. And then this is probably going to be, is it the kitchen or the bath? Let's see here. I think it's a bath. Yeah, it is the bathroom. It's good, though. It is a good sort of cyberpunk bathroom, kind of, yucky and run down and skanky looking. He's got laundry. Something tells me, why would you give this guy laundry? Because I'm thinking this guy does not do laundry. I'm thinking this guy, there's just going to be piles and piles of stinking clothes everywhere, right? Maybe that's why. That's why you give him laundry. Got some garbage here. It's a nice look. I really dig this apartment. It's a small apartment, but it's got such a quirky vibe, and it's nailing the cyberpunk sort of feel, and it's nailing something for this guy. I mean, he looks so weird, and then this place is like so weird that you can just totally believe he lives here. He does have a double bed. Now, so far, the weird guy, the guy that nobody would ever want to spend the night with, he's got a double bed, okay? So he's hopeful. He's hopeful that someday he's going to meet that right person who, I don't know who that person would be. I was going to kind of venture a guess. I can't guess who that person would be for this guy. But there's a lid for every pot, you guys. And somewhere out there, there's a sim for him. Maybe a dead sim. Maybe dead. Maybe a dead sim. Maybe a ghost sim. Maybe a zombie. We don't really have zombies yet. But if we get zombies, maybe a zombie sim. Yeah, someone he can love, though. And someone that will love him back. So he's got some food service here. He's got, conveniently placed vending machine, which I also think is very cyberpunk to me for some reason. Maybe it's because of Cyberpunk 2077. There's a lot of vending machines in that particular game, which I love. One of my favorite games. I've never done any videos of me playing that, but I love Cyberpunk 2077. I really, 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 really love it. So anyway, he's got some food service there and this bed. This is a cool way to do this bed with these pieces from, I believe, Get Famous or kind of sci-fi set pieces. It looks like an alcove bed. I wonder if he can actually use it. Let me see here. Bunk down. It looks like a sci-fi bed, it really looks good. It's probably kind of hard for two people to sleep here, although they're supposed to be able to sleep here. They are. I don't know if I can have him like scoot over maybe or something. I don't know. He does sleep in it though, so it totally works. So I love this apartment. I love this guy. I'm not going to necessarily be able to move a lot of things from Cybershuno into my game, which is a little more traditional. This is a guy in an apartment I might move into my regular Sims game, into San, my Shuno, because somehow he got this apartment and he turned it into this, and he is, a cyber warrior. So this is a A+. I love this one. Let's check out the last apartment in this building, the largest apartment in this building coming up. We'll see what we've got going there. Okay, here we go. This is Cyberpunk Mermaid. Okay, so Harmony can't recall who she was or where she came from, but her mission is clear and the end of humanity is near. Love it. Great description. That one's a big winner for me. Devan the Simmer is also a simmer on Twitter. That is his Twitter handle, as I recall, Devan the Simmer. I think so. And it definitely is going to be his gallery ID. These definitely, I think, should be their gallery IDs. So check him out if you want on Twitter or maybe on the gallery. He's a really cool builder, a really cool sim creator. Does a lot of stuff like that. He's been around for quite a while. And so, yeah, give him a check out. We're going to check out his sim and his sim's apartment right now. Now, again, I don't know that he did the apartment. I think the person who put the save file together just brought things together at random, like people she thought would fit an apartment or a home or what have you. So, oh shit. Oh, well, that's unusual. I haven't had that happen yet. Let's try it again. I wonder if there's something I'm missing here. If it does it again, we might try going in through build mode and see if we can see it that way. I mean, I don't normally get that error code. Oh, man. Okay. So, odd. That's odd. I feel like I got it once or twice before and it means something and I can't remember what it means. Let's take a look here. If we can go in through build mode and take a look at this build, or if we're going to still get that kind of crash. No, okay. So we'll go in through build mode and we'll take a look at this build. It's really odd, though, that it's pulling up that sort of crash, error code. I haven't had it happen with any other parts of this save file at all. And I've gone through, well, every world up to this one and the 3 occult worlds, right? So a couple of worlds after this one. And so far, I've not had that happen. So it's a bit odd. Now, we get in here. She's got kind of a quirky apartment, of course. Really quirky. Well, she's a mermaid. Okay, she is a mermaid. So there's that. There's going to be a little quirkiness involved being a mermaid. Like, this is probably her couch, right? This is probably her couch because she likes to be in water. So she's going to have this little frog spitting some water into her tub while she hangs out and, watches the view and stuff like that. That's actually really cool and really a great idea for a mermaid, that you're going to just put her tub in the living room. Why not? That's where she's hanging out. I'm not sure what this is for, though. I would almost think that as a mermaid, she would dry out in the sauna, and the sauna is right in the middle of the living room. So, that's interesting. I wonder if it doesn't work if it's not walled in. And so it really is meant just to be seating, maybe. The kitchen's cool. I don't know if that's a reminder of home or if that's her other refrigerator. Do mermaids eat fish, and does that count as cannibalism? That's going to be my big question. I'm going to have to look that up on Google. Do mermaids eat fish? And if they do eat fish, does it count as cannibalism? Because, I don't know, mammals eat mammals, though, right? And it's not cannibalism. So I guess it doesn't count. I guess she could eat fish, just like mammals eat mammals. So, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give her that one. Maybe that's in where she raises food for consumption later. She's got, a nice little kitchen here. I like the distressing on the walls and the floor is very cool. Got some water running down the walls. Again, a lot of things to remind her of home, kind of wet environment. And here is her bedroom. She does have a double bed. She is a friendly person. She's, anticipating, again, the day that she finds true love. Got a nice little refrigerator here in her room, and I love the setup for her. Again, another gaming setup, right? We got these 3 kind of screens going here, these 3 monitors going. I think that's supposed to be her computer, I bet, right? Like this big old computer, big old desktop tower underneath. Looks very cool, though. I like it. And I like this window into the other room. I think that's awesome. It's a nice technique that she's used here, too, with a sort of slanting piece as though it's kind of a roof or like a vent or ductwork or something that's kind of intruding on her space. That looks great. And that's about it. It's a small apartment. There's not much to it. It's done really well. It's very nicely orchestrated and executed. So big thumbs up on this one. I particularly like the tub in the living room. Because if I do a mermaid house, I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to just put tubs everywhere instead of like chairs and stuff. I'm going to just put tubs because they're going to want to relax. They're going to kick back. They want to unwind. And you can't do that when you're a mermaid on dry land, right? Now then, we are going to check out these two apartments. It's actually my favorite apartments in the fashion district, I think, because they're bi-level. We've got Q's Spellcaster, and we've got Love and Cybershuno. Which one? Let's do Love and Cybershuno first, right? We got two people here. If you find love in a rougher or more technical world, then it just has to be real. So did Azriel and Raven. They're both married now and have a small laboratory full of illegal potions and plasma bags in the back room of their two-story steampunk apartment. It says here who they created it with. Both are well-skilled, and my contribution to the Fantasy Save Cybershuno file. And this actually gives us his name. So it was Ordonius 80. I think he's put his own name there. So that is who made these two people, at least. It says no. Yeah, they're married and they have a small laboratory. So maybe he did do this apartment as well. We'll see. If there's a laboratory in it, we'll assume he did it. So let's jump in here. Let's go here to the apartment, right? This is the first gay couple I think I've seen in this save. I don't think I've seen any others. Where? I thought he would be in his apartment. He's not actually in his apartment. Where is his apartment? Like over here. Let's send him home. I'm not sure which apartment. I think he's supposed to be in this one. I thought he was at home, and I think technically he is at home, but he's down in the plaza, so. Okay, here we go. 702 Zen View. So maybe he wasn't at home. Maybe he wasn't. Now, we're going to take a quick overhead look. This is a nice apartment. This is a pretty cool setup. We've got a great sort of bathroom over here. Dining room over here. I like the way they did it. Made a big round sort of oval table using the bars, Got our living room and, of course, a kitchen with a setup here for raising plants, right? Maybe these are the illegal plants that they're making illegal potions with. Some, vampire accoutrements in here. Let's go in a little bit, see if we can get in a little bit closer. It looks very cool. It's got some nice detailing here, some nice kind of clutter work. The bathroom looks this looks very cool too. That does look like a modern apartment entryway, right? The bathroom was cool. I love the bathroom setup. Again, it's got some nice detailing and some nice sort of clutter work on it. These sort of interesting little touches. Stuff like this, right? That gives it a little more kind of out of place type of look. So it doesn't feel like today, right? This is a cool look back here as well. That looks really neat. The kitchen is a good place. You can pretty much do everything here. Regular kitchen, regular setup. Nice clutter work again, nice sort of addition of stuff to make it look lived in. I've got like a master control, I guess, right there. As I already said, the dining room table is very cool. I love the way they've done this for an oval table with the bar stools. Got a few kind of cyberpunk, steampunk add-ons here and there to give it that kind of look. If we go upstairs, we will find Probably the illegal potion room, yes. This is going to be the illegal potion room, and I think we're starting to really see some of the ingenuity here with these guys, or yeah, with these two guys here, right? So we've got these floating potions here. They've used some special effects from Realm of Magic, and I don't know what they put. What is that? Plasma fruit. Okay, so they put plasma fruit inside this giant sort of contraption from Get to Work. And they've arranged it at different heights, like it's kind of bubbling around in there maybe, or maybe it's supposed to be growing on a vine, right? That looks really cool. That looks really, really, really cool. We've got some other potion type stuff over here. Some of our orbs. This is a nice combination of high tech and low tech, right? A nice combination of cyberpunk and then the Realm of Magic stuff. It really looks good together. You know, these are all tying together very well. Especially that, though, the plasma fruit with that contraption is pretty genius. And then I love how they've elevated these and again used these sort of special effects from Realm of Magic, the lighting effects. It just looks really, really good. That's a nice room, and it's hidden, of course, hidden behind that. So you don't know what's back there, right? It's hidden. And he must have made this, the person who made The Sims must have made this apartment because I guess he made the whole package, right? Look this way real quick. Okay, very nice. I love that. There's where you're going to take a quick nap when you're when you're tired. You know, if you're making those potions, you just wore out. Take a quick nap back there in the coffin. This looks good. Good clutter area, good setup. And then we've got a more normal bedroom here, which has a double bed and, sort of a closet space. Nice little bath. What kind of a bathroom? It's got a tub tucked in here. Have we seen a toilet? Yes. Downstairs there was a toilet, right? Is there a toilet upstairs? I don't think so. So careful at night. When you wake up at night, you gotta go potty. Careful of the stairs because you're gonna be walking down them stairs to get to that potty. But I do love this tub. You know, can you imagine that view? It's awesome. Just lay there and take a bath, staring out at the view. I would love that. So it is very cool. I mean, the way they've designed it here is very, very cool. This is the sort of thing I would want to do. I'd want to copy, right? It's the sort of thing I'd want to borrow because it looks really cool. It's a great place to put a tub and kind of have a bathroom here. Very, very nice. I particularly like this area. I think this is done super, super well. It's got a great, even vampires is worked in, like vampires, Realm of Magic, high tech, Cybershuno mashup of stuff. Effective use of some these sort of special effects, the lighting effects. I'm in love with it. They did a great, great job with that secret potions laboratory. And here's the regular bathroom, I guess, with a toilet and a sink, shower, and tub, right? I guess, the one upstairs the one upstairs is going to just be where you relax, okay? It's just the sort of place you're going to hang out, relax, think. You're not really there to use it as a bathroom. You're there to hang out. One thing that's interesting is I'm wondering, is that two things kind of it's not two things put together. I didn't realize that had that sort of door on it, like a sort of glass door with a handle. Is that new? Why do I think that's new? Why does that feel new to me? I don't know. I did not know, though, that we had this with a handle. I mean, I knew we had it as a piece, right? As a cabinet piece, but not with a door. So maybe I always either just used it without a door or I'm crazy. It's always an option. Or did they add a door? I don't know. That's so weird. Maybe there's another version of it with another pack or something that's relatively close to that look that doesn't have a door. I like the door. Long story short, though, I do like the door. It's very cool. So let's take a look at these guys' neighbors next door here. I can't believe I just don't remember that with the door. I remember it as being completely open. And didn't it come with like, that's the thing. I think a version of that or something that looks like that came with knitting stuff, the knitting pack. And it said that particular cabinet came with seasons. So that must be the different. Now we have cute spellcaster Cyber P. It says, what do spellcasters in Cybershuno do? I guess we shall find out. Oh, this sim is by Little Red Riding Sim, who put together this save file. Again, there's her name if you need to know how to spell it. That is her Twitter handle. So she's very easy to find by that term, right? We're going to take a quick look here at her apartment. 702 Zen View. As I said, this is actually one of my favorite apartments. I did not design it. She's also not in her apartment, so we're going to send her back real quick. And here we go. Now there's a lot of it looks like maybe Barbie would live here. And like the new Barbie movie, you would expect her to live here, right? It has a nice layout. So you enter into the kitchen. Let's kind of see if we can get a better look at it here. You enter into the kitchen. You got a place to kind of hang your stuff when you get in. Everything is in pink, right? But you got some fantastic views while you're cooking, while you're hanging out. I don't actually see a sink in this kitchen. You might have to put a sink in this kitchen. Either it erased. Sometimes I've seen sinks erase. Okay, so when something is placed, the builder put a sink in there, but it does for some reason not place. That could be the case. But you could put a sink right here. It's this great view out to the city for when you're doing dishes. On this particular room here, it looks really good. It does. Pink is not my big thing. Okay, pink is not my big color, but I love this. This looks really good. I mean, it does look like a really pretty pink room. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Pink and black kind of reminds me of the 80s a little bit. This pink and black, definitely kind of 80s, especially this like hotter pink and the black, kind of an 80s style, which again is what I mean by you could probably use this in Cybershuno, right? You wouldn't have to use this in a cyberpunk setup. You could just use this in Cybershuno for maybe your Barbie sim, right? She's going to move in here. She's totally digging it. Take a look at this side. Again, looks very cool. We got some custom art here. Saw the art gallery. I wonder if it'll tell us who made it. Yeah, painted by reference is all it says. By EVAM. EVAM. They've done a lot of custom art for this save, or their art was selected for this save, and it looks so good. I'm going to try looking her up on the gallery and see if maybe a lot of her art is just on the gallery. We're going to see. Because she's done a lot of really cool paintings, and in fact, there was a set of them where, I don't know, in Arts District maybe, or Center Park, and they were just fantastic. They were great. And they definitely fit this vibe. So we've got a very cool first floor to our apartment here, right? Super pink, super duper pink. Let's jump up to the second floor. It's where we've got her lab. Now she's letting some of the pink go here, up here on the second floor. She's rolling it back a little bit, right? Strolling it back. But it's a cool room. Now, this is a really cool room. We've got some more of that custom art, right? Let's see if it's by the same person. It didn't say it's by the same person, but it's a cool custom art piece. This wall looks awesome. You can imagine she's here in kind of a VR container. She's got all these monitors, looking at all the stuff going on in the world. The wine bottles worked into this like a circuit board. Like these are circuits. That actually works really, really well. That is pulling off that effect super, super well. That's a brilliant idea to use those. I'm kind of impressed that, yeah, I mean, those look good. It really helps carry off that wall. If we back into here, we will find a sabacc table. Yay, another Journey to the Batu person. I love Journey to the Batu, one of my favorite packs. Has some of the best build buy stuff for industrial, steampunk, cyberpunk looks. And it is actually a really fun pack. Now, if you hate Star Wars and you're thinking, Jason, I hate Star Wars, you're not going to like it. But if you're okay with Star Wars, or you don't know Star Wars, or you like Star Wars, I think you'll like it. I do think it's a lot of fun. We've got our seer table here. Another great pack. Paranormal. Excellent, excellent, excellent pack. Some of the furniture's a little iffy like that, but Paranormal overall, excellent pack. If we come out here, we've got kind of a bathroom going on. There's the toilet. I was about to say, I hope there's a toilet. There is a toilet. This looks pretty cool, actually. It's a huge bathroom. I'm like really way too big for a bathroom. It's almost like too big, right? But it looks good. I like the color scheme going on here and kind of the way they've got it laid out. It's kind of weird. You've got two doors in and out, but I don't know, kind of quirky weird, kind of good weird. This is going to be our balcony, right? A good, good use of some Batu stuff here, Journey to Batu stuff. Got a place to cook out. And then we've got an outdoor tub. She is not shy. She's not shy. She doesn't care. Look, let the world see. Who's really going to see? Hey, are you really going to be able to see all the way from down there up here? Are you going to be able to see that? Nah, you're not going to be able to see. She can stand there naked and take a shower? Of course she can. She can naked in that bathtub, take a bath? Of course she can. And like I said, she's not shy. Look, she looks gorgeous. Why would she be shy? It's like, yeah, let the world see. She does not care. She's past that. She's grown past that. She's very self-confident. She's very secure in herself. She can come right on out here on this patio and take a bath and take a shower, and let's see what's across from it. Yeah, maybe from the penthouse they're going to see, but, so what? This is a cool apartment. I do like it. I think that they have done a really nice job. It's a pretty good layout. Again, I have to be honest. I super, super, super love this part the best. This pink room. I can't believe, because I'm not a pink guy. I don't know if I'd ever really think I'm going to go in and do a pink and black room, unless it was just pure 80s kitsch, right? But I'm digging that. I mean, I think they did a really good job with it. And it looks super cool when you walk in. It's got a real neon vibe to it. So we're going to take a look. I'm going to take a look here. I think the thing with this lot up here is that it's a community lot, right? So my thought is we can either look at it through build mode, or I can go ahead and just take her over. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take her over, right? Let's travel over there. We'll just send her over by herself and, take a look at this place and what it's about. It looks really cool. Like I said, I took a picture of it actually already from the outside. And it's got a great, it's like several streets divided off, and you're going to take an elevator to get up here. Let's raise it all the way up first, right? So we've got this sort of, like I said, street scene, right? We've got this kind of streetscape up here. Very cool. Lots of different buildings. Lots of stuff going on. I super, super love this. There's been a couple of designs like this. There was one like this over in Uptown on the deck, right? That one was just blew me away. Fantastic. Center Park is done like this, right? Also, so much fun. I had a great time in Center Park looking at that build. So let's take a look at this one. Let's look at it from all the angles here. Some really cool buildings. That's a super cool building. I love the way they've done the roof line there. That's a great design. That's actually a great design for a building, period. That's the sort of thing I would like to steal. That's the sort of thing I would like to borrow, because that design of that building looks really, really cool. They did a great job with the roofs on that. The roof, roofing can be kind of hard in The Sims, but they nailed it. They totally nailed it there. Okay, so let's go in. Let's get back over to her. And we've got a lot to look at here. We've got, let's pull up a little bit here and see what we can see. We've got a bar here, kind of a nightclub, right? We've got maybe an office or a cyber cafe. We've got I'm not sure what this one is. What is this? Maybe a movie theater type setup. Could that be it? Looks a little bit like, a movie theater, but I guess it could be a sort of restaurant. What's on the second? No, it's a movie theater. Because there's the seats, there's the screen. Oh, that's awesome. That's very good. I love the way they did the concession stand here. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. They've got an awesome setup here with the ropes. These make great concession, dispensers. They put some popcorn in it for you. Got some registers. This is a great concession stand. Very well done. Very, very nice. We've got a couple, like some public restrooms as well back here for the movie theater. This, I guess, like I said, it looks to me like a corporate office. You could probably use it as a library or just go in there and use, the computers. But it's definitely a corporate office setup, right? Like you would find in a city. Places to work, break room, stuff like that. This is going to be, I assume, maybe, like a restaurant. Got kind of a walk-up street front sort of stall type restaurant. I like the way they have done it here. Let me pull back a little bit. Actually, let's see this. Hold on. We'll go down. We'll go into tab mode, and then we'll go up. How far up does it go? Like that. So, we've got, that looks really cool. Very authentic. I don't know. It probably doesn't actually serve anything, right? Sorry, it's a little jerky. We're not gonna be able to move much in tab mode with that, as I don't want to get someone motion sickness. But we definitely have a great looking sort of restaurant here from the street side. Love the way they've designed that. And you could go back here and make some food, and then eat it on the street. Be really cool for storytelling, that's for sure. Got a great bar here with a dance floor, place to hang out. That's cool. I like that. That's really neat. Dance floor effect. On the second floor, we've got another dance floor. Another kind of bar area. I actually like this bar area better than downstairs, I would say. Somehow it just feels, I don't know, feels more like a bar maybe. Maybe it's just because it's a little bigger. It stretches over the restaurant, that's part of it too. So you have more space to work with than downstairs. And then here on the roof, we've got some solar panels, a wealth of advertising, of course, in the steampunk fashion, and a sort of, lighting, neon lighting, stuff like that. Once we get done looking through these different floors, I would like to go back in build mode and then, turn the sun off. Kind of take a look at this place at night because it looks really good at night. Here on the second floor, we've got a pretty nice apartment. I mean, this does look, actually pretty good. Let's see here. Kind of a living room, entryway, kitchen, small dining area, bedroom back here with a bathroom. Almost too nice, right? For cyberpunk. Almost too nice, but it's cool. I do like the way they decorated it. And I really, oh shoot. Hold on here. Give me just a second. I somehow have lost my feed here. Hold on. This is going to be problematic. It'll take me just a second. I'm not real sure what I just did. I hit the wrong button. Can I? But it says I'm still playing. I don't know where it went. What did I do? How did I do it? That is so weird. I don't know what I did here. How could I have lost it? I don't know how I could have lost it. Let me see here. Ah, here we go. Okay, I found it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I found it after all that. Woo! Let's try not to do that again, right? Right. Okay. This apartment is lovely. Getting back to what I was just saying, this apartment's lovely. It is laid out very well. I really do like the layout of it, like the floor plan. Floor plan's great. You got a nice kitchen, a nice dining area. Everything's outfitted well. I mean, it's really pretty. You know, it's really a nice look to it. Let's see here. It's even got a refrigerator. Like I said, it's almost too nice for cyberpunk because it's a really good look for it. We'll go up here. We've got another apartment above that. Again, a really pretty much a really nice apartment. I mean, maybe a little bit nicer than we would normally expect for a cyberpunk look, especially given the outside of everything, right? But it's pretty. Whoever designed it did a great job of designing it. It's got pretty colors. It's got a nice look to it. It's very clean. It's very modern. I do like it. I love these shelves, by the window. Looks really cool. So there's not anything wrong with it, right? It is a pretty apartment. And then on the roof, we've got some solar panels, stuff like that. We'll continue on here. We've got the movie theater, which we've already seen. And then on this side, we have a sort of, I guess, convenience store, right? Little convenience store, come in. Let's go down this angle like this. We've got some periodicals. We got some cases of stuff to eat and drink. Suspicious fizz available to drink. That's lovely. I love that. Love that name. This, I guess, is, I don't know if you can, I think you can go through here. There's doors over here as well, but I think you can walk up here. Got a whole case full of stuff here. That's actually really well done. That's not a real cooler, of course, and it's been constructed with these display doors. I don't know where those came from. Base game, maybe. Get to work, maybe. But, looks very authentic, right? It looks like a display case. So I think they've done a fantastic job with this little convenience store. I like it a lot. Next door is a cafe, a sort of cafe. Again, a little bit too nice for a cyberpunk world, but it's a good cafe. I mean, everything about this build so far has been really good. Someone did a great job building it. I love this. Chance to get out on the roof, right? This side gives us an above the convenience store living space. So maybe the person who owns the convenience store, he lives up here, she lives up here in between, work hours, right? And they've got a little balcony they can go out on above the store. And everything really they need. It's pretty small, but you've got actually a functional kitchen and a place to watch TV and sleep. You even got like a little table here with a chair and a small bathroom. I mean, I'm kind of impressed. This is a lot of stuff to fit into such a small space. Got a nice roof line there with some, junk teak stuff, right? Cyberpunk type ornamentation and advertisement. And over here, we've got another kind of small living space. I'm not sure. I guess you're going to get to this one from this side, right? The inside, again, is a little nice, but it looks good. This person does some really great small builds. I could see them doing remarkably well with tiny living, right? Which is another pack I love. I love tiny living because everything kind of fits in here. They've got everything they need. And I just love it. And a great bathroom. So, and now if we go up, we've got the roof, final rooftop. Next door to this, we've got karaoke bar, I guess. Kind of a karaoke bar. Oh, no. Oh, okay. No, we got a dance bar. We got a bar where people go to watch, I guess in this case, young ladies. I don't see any guy mannequins there, but they go here to watch young ladies dance around this pole, right? So they're going to do a little dance. They're going to put on a little cabaret type show. And in fact, they've got some space back here where they can change into some cabaret clothes as much as they're going to wear for that dance, and maybe put on some makeup, touch a few things up. They have a backstage door. Very nice. I'm going to look over at this part real quick. We've got a vending machine area. That's cool. Love the way that's arranged. And then we have a small, I guess this is going to be another small apartment because we've got like a small kitchen, and then we go up a level. We've got where they sleep. That's cool. That's great. And in fact, it looks like a little house, right? I mean, it looks like a little house, right? And then maybe next door here, they own this vending machine area. So again, they own this, and then when they're not working, they sleep here because there's not much space here in Cybershuno, and they're trying to make a living. They're trying to get ahead. I love that. I love it. Above our cabaret lounge, we have more cabaret lounge above, which this person's nailed it. They've nailed it. They've got a little kind of private viewing area, a little private sort of viewing area here. Got like a private dancer area. Someone if you just want to enjoy the company of the artist alone or just with some of your friends, they've got a space for that. They've got the room where you're going to get some therapy, right? Let me get my mouse is going wonky. Hold on here. They've got a room here where you can get some therapy. Sit across from your therapist. And then we've got another sort of, again, private viewing room. And come on. Something's wrong with my mouse now. Maybe my computer's getting tired. So then we got a bathroom here, which is nice. Please clean up afterwards. And some bathrooms back over here. But it looks like we're going to have yet another level to our cabaret house. We do. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yes, they were. This is a very realistic. We're gonna call this a very realistic build. Come on, mouse. This is a very realistic build. I can't get my mouse to work here. Why am I having so many problems? I don't know. Here we go. Very realistic build where you have yet an even more private room. It does have a window without any curtains, but it's still pretty private. And you can sort of indulge your fantasies, right? You're going to be able to kind of get into whatever it is you get into. And apparently this, hold on, come on, mouse. This thing here, I don't even know what you were going to do with that. I don't even know what you're going to do with that. Oh, my Lord. What is that? What is that? I'm out of the loop. Is that something? Is that something that people are into now? You got this sort of like a big old mirror and this contraption to, I'm not going to theorize any more past that because this is a PG-16 show. You just imagine what you would do if you rented the company of another individual for the, I don't know, probably not for the evening, maybe by the hour, And, but you got a nice bathtub room again here, clean up when you get done. And there's still another floor to this place. And there's another little private room over here. So let's go up here to the top floor and see what we've got. This is just kind of a place to hang out, I guess. Maybe this is where the people that work here, well, no, maybe it is just kind of the more luxury, the more luxury suite you maybe get at this particular place. I am impressed. I'm impressed in that they do really seem to have a vivid imagination on how to set up this sort of establishment. We're going to call it an establishment. So let's check out over here real quick. We've got just kind of what looks like maybe another small house, another small apartment, kitchen, living, dining, bathroom here. On this side, we've got laundromat. So we've got a laundromat on this side. Very cool. Back behind it, just maybe kind of a stairwell and then sort of an alleyway, a sort of dumping ground, right? We're going to go up here. More laundromat, in case the bottom part is full. Another sort of living area up here. And another, I don't know if this isn't really another living area. This is part of that apartment. So this is going to be part of the apartment underneath it, right? Pretty nice. Again, not bad. Everything looks really cool in this, and they've done some great sort of design and floor plan work. Nice little, laundromat again here. I love the way they use the different colors. It's very quirky and a lot of fun. And then up above here, we've got kind of just an open room, which is cool. You can always, use some room to do your own thing or add something that you may want, right? And then the second floor to that one apartment. This is that building that I thought was so cool, and I still think is so cool, is right there. That's awesome. Right next door to a kind of another more modern building, which is the laundromat, right? And this, I can't get over this place. This is just really something. It definitely fits the sort of cyberpunk vibe, right? They definitely nailed it. And it's like probably the biggest structure in the city. So maybe or in this part of the city. So maybe that's kind of what this area is known for. Everything else is just kind of auxiliary services to this, to the house of company, the company house, right? Yeah, we'll call it the company house. The company house where you go to get some company. Now we're going to check out back over here real quick. That's a movie theater, I guess, right? Or is it another? It is the same movie theater. Yeah, okay. So we're kind of come full circle. We've got a sort of dump yard here in the back. This particular building in the middle is pretty much all empty. So you could do whatever you want with that, which, like I said, is good. I kind of like that. The movie theater is pretty nice. I like the setup of it. You've got two different levels, which is cool. Plenty of seating. Your Sims can come in here and pretend to watch a movie, right? Let's go up here. I want to, what they've done. Now, this is cool. This does add an extra level of extra. They did a projection booth. So that's very cool. That really adds to the realism. Like, let me check it out, So you've got like your seats, and back here you've got the projection booth to broadcast on this. That's very thoughtful. That's very ingenious, done very, very well. I like that a lot. I think they've done a great job with that, actually. And then here above, we have another room that's empty. You could put an apartment up here. Maybe you put like the theater projectionist apartment up here or something. But there is plenty of room there to do something with. And then basically, you know, the typical sort of roof line for a cyberpunk city, covered with advertising junk. Maybe that holds water, probably, right? Because probably water is in short supply. They're probably always having breakages, and city services are kind of breaking down. So, and is that where we started? I think so. Let's drop down here and double check this particular build. Yeah, I think we've been here. Yep, the office, and then like an apartment, another apartment. Yeah, so we've pretty much come full circle. Now, what I would really like to do is go ahead and go into build mode, turn off the sun, take a look at this at night. See, because it's got a really great color and vibe at night. All of these signs lit up, all of this neon look to it. It has that real garish sort of cyberpunk look and cyberpunk feel, right? And that's why I'd seen this one at night, and I took a picture of it at night, and that's why I wanted to go into build mode and kind of show this off at night, because it looks so good, and it looks good with the city behind it, you know? The city behind it really kind of ties into the feel of this cyberpunk look, cyberpunk world. I'm going to go around this way. Just love that building. Love it, love it, love it. It's so cool. It is so, so cool. And then if we go like this, you know, we've got this view like that, which is awesome. Again, sort of garishness, a sort of look, you know, that we're looking for this style. I love that. The bump out there from Pt.3, very cool. And then back around this way. So what can I say? This is a very nice build. It's a great lot. This lot is set on a penthouse lot, which I think is 30 by 40 penthouse lot. I mean, if you like cyberpunk, if you like this sort of feel, you could put this on the ground too. Put this on a 30 by 40 lot on the ground. Somewhere else, maybe in Cybershuno or something, and it's going to look really good. It looks good here on the rooftop. You've got this great view of the buildings around it, of course, but yeah, it's going to look good wherever you put it. I think it is a bang-up job. And I also would like to say, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. That is it for this particular stream. This was a quick one. There's not a lot of things to see in the fashion district. I do like the fashion district, but there's not a lot of things to see. And we have come to the end of this stream today. But I will be looking at the last neighborhood in Cybershuno, which is the Spice District, during my next live stream. And then all the rest of the worlds of the Sims, like Simerica or whatever you want to call it, the Sims world, Sims universe, coming up after that. This is just our latest one. I don't know what the next ones are themed on. This is the first real cyberpunk. This is cyberpunk, right? So this is our first cyberpunk world. It's looked really good. So again, please hit like, subscribe, and notify to catch those particular live streams. And in the meantime, as always, thank you.